Hello, everyone. Welcome to Mental Capacity, your mental health YouTube channel podcast episode 1. My name is Kristan Hart, and I normally would have my co-host Antwuan Dorsey join me, but Antwuan has come down with a really bad bug, so he will not be putting his sicky face on this video right now. I just wanted to come on and keep to my word that I'm starting this podcast because that's something that I find that I need to do is keep my word to myself, just like I keep my word to others, and show you guys what this podcast is and explain to you how things are supposed to go later on. So, mental capacity was named because let's just start with I've had a lot of mental health issues. Okay, let me back up. The depression, anxiety, those types of mental health issues. And I've found out, of course, that a lot of it stems from environment, genetics, and, it's gotten worse and worse as time has continued in our lives. So the camera's here, so I'm looking like this, y'all. And this is so funny. But anyway, so I'll get better with this. I'm looking at myself. Anyway, so over the years of higher chemicals in our food, lack of exercise, more stationary desk jobs, things like that, we've actually had more mental health issues. And then COVID hitting made things worse, right? So I actually have been open about mental health for almost 10 years now. I've been really open about it for almost 10 years. I had a mental breakdown when I was in 2015 at work. It was really bad. Just from being overly stressed, not having a personal life, constantly working every single day, and getting beat up by customers on the phone. I don't do that job anymore, but that's what I was doing at the time, and it was so difficult. I'm not even going to speak on the job because it's a popular job. But let's just say it was tough. So, and then I took some time off to focus on myself and realized that when I did that, I, 1, lost weight, 2, had a healthier mindset, and then also had healthier eating habits and healthier sustainability to my life. So I realized that all of that really just contributed to my overall well-being. Okay. So I wanted to give that, to other people. So I started the company Heart, Mind, Body, Soul. And this is where the channel is coming from. And I am the owner of said channel. And this is the podcast of said channel. So it's been a journey. It's always a journey. And with that being a journey, meaning that it's not over yet, because the destination probably won't come until my last breath on this earth. Sounds very morbid, but it's very true. Mental health has been a situation for a long time, but as scientists have proven, it's gotten worse. And I just felt like having a podcast where we can all talk about different topics that, pertain to mental health, how to keep ourselves healthier, how to laugh about certain situations, and how we are not alone in this process. So throughout the podcast experience, we're going to have guests on here, talk about the things that they've dealt with, things that they've seen work for them, things that they've seen work for other people, different food options. We're going to keep each other accountable as much as possible, and we're going to be your friends because everybody needs a friend. And from what my mom just told me, I need to get out more, which is very true. It's really sad when your own mother tells you, you need to get out more. And I'm like, how right is she? So this is me also getting out. I'm getting out more by you guys seeing me at my home on YouTube. Really awkward because I don't like for people to know who I am a lot of the time, and I really should do it because it's like a double-edged sword. I don't mind, but then I do mind because I like privacy. So once you open up that lens of, hey, here's me, and there's these trolls, of course, internet trolls, y'all are so messed up. You need help, just so you know. You guys are the main ones with the mental health issues, and yes, I said it. You just want to make everybody else feel like shit just because you feel like shit. It doesn't work for me. It's just dumb as hell. But anyway, so all trolls on the channel, I will not be responding to trolls. And Antwuan, when he gets on, well, if he wants to, he can. But I don't care. For my mental sanity, I probably will not be responding to a troll. But real people, congratulations. You can enjoy and have fun and just try your best to just keep your opinions positive, because that is for what this channel is about. This channel is about keeping things positive and keeping your life happy in some way. If everything else in your life is complete shit, why not come here and laugh with us? You know, be sympathetic, empathetic, get some ideas, because Antwuan's funny, and when we talk, we're funny, you know. He and I have been friends for a while, actually, mostly online. We've been online friends, but we met each other at the job that I had a mental breakdown at, by the way. So we'll talk about that when he's on next week. So we're going to do at least one episode every week. Every week it'll be aired on Monday. And hopefully you guys will, well, Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern time, because we are Eastern Standard Time. So all of you Pacific people, you'll get it at 3. And then, you know, all the people from everywhere else. I'm not going to do the whole, like, clock thingy. It's a lot. Time zones. So if we actually reach people from other countries, that'll be so cool. So enjoy that, you guys. And I'll be really happy to have you join us and, you know, experience some of our craziness. So I won't keep you guys long, because the way that I had it going for this episode 1, of course, had to do with my co-host as well, who is invisible at this moment. But I want you to think on some things this week. 1, let me give you a to-do list, some homework. I know. I want you to write your blessings, okay? Like, write them down, at least 5 or 10 different ones that you seriously love the fact that's in your life. Even if it's just as simple as, I'm grateful for the food that I'm eating. Trust me, that is a huge blessing. I've been there when I had no food to eat. So having food that I actually want to eat on that day be in front of me that I paid for is a true blessing. Another thing that you can say that I'm grateful for my working car. And if you guys don't have a working car, you can also say, I'm grateful for public transportation, because, yeah, some people don't have that type of transportation. Like where I live now, we have some, but it's not reliable in that way. Bigger cities, very reliable because it's needed. And then another thing you can also be grateful for would be, I'm grateful for my eyesight and the air in my lungs, because you don't think about those things until you have none of that. Have none at all. Oh, also, I have absolutely no makeup on right now. So I'm grateful for my skin. I'm so grateful for my skin. It's very healthy and it's glowy. And I would, you know, talk about the skincare products that I use. I only use like 2. That's it. But they're not sponsoring me right now, so maybe one day in the future. Maybe. Anywho, another thing I want you guys to think about is I want you to get yourself out there. Like my mom told me, she said, basically, go get a life. Besides working all the time, Chris, go get a life. You know, if you don't have a life, if you realize all you do is work, come home, eat, go to sleep, take a shit, and do the same thing all over again, then you probably should go get a life before you take the shit. You know what I mean? Like, or take a shit, go get a life, come back home, take another shit, take a shower. Shit, shower, sleep. You know, and all the language, it goes here, because I realize that it helps me out mentally as well. Just let it go. Like my mom says, it's just a word. Oh, so sometimes makes me cringe. Anyway, not when I say it, when she says it. I don't know what it is. Have you guys realized that when you get older and your parents are getting older, it's like you become the adult but not the child, and they become the child and not the adult. And then my mom's, no, she's not a child, but it's just weird how sometimes she'll say certain things. Like when she curses, I told her, I said, I cringe every time you do it. Like, why do I cringe every time you do it? But she's fine when I do it around her. So I don't know. It's a weird dynamic. It's very awkward, but she's one of my besties. All right, guys, I'm gonna let you go. I kind of want to eat. I kind of got some things I need to do before the week really starts for me, because I record this on Sunday. And next week we will have Antwuan Dorsey and then I laughing and joking and talking about things that we deal with when it comes to mental health and how we get over it. Or go through it, really. Because you can't get over it. You have to just walk your little ass right through that whole situation. So, love you guys. Thank you so much for joining episode 1 of Mental Capacity. I hope to see you next week. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, because I would love to see and hear what you got to say. And if you have any questions about how to get over something, or, not get over it, but go through something, because we probably have gone through it, don't be ashamed to ask, because I wouldn't mind addressing that on our future episodes. But have a great week, and I hope to see you guys next Monday.